Alright, we're trying it one more time. I turned down the data on OBS, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I was in here back on this background. I'm not too worried about that. I'm worried about why is this not scrolling all the way over. It might be to do with this being more time. And we're going to see what YouTube does here. Seems okay right now. It says excellent connection. No data. This stream went. What? What do you mean there's no data? I don't know. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Let me try turning that down a little more. I was checking my modem here. You can see the lights kind of lit up. Let me just turn it down some, I guess. I hate to turn it down that low. It's gonna be. Yeah, excuse me. Allergies are killing me. Go back to the scene here. Okay, 1920. That should be enough for this. I need to see. Buffering. Oh, goodness. Move this blanket out of the way. It's getting hot in here already. But I need a little pillow for my keyboard to sit on. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. She ain't got no more. So hopefully that fixes that issue. I just turned down the data that's sending and receiving. So hopefully that works. Okay, well anyways, back to what I was doing here. Trying to stretch this level out some. We're going to give it a try here. I need for it to scroll a little bit more. I don't think it will scroll a little bit more. As far as it'll go. It stops right here. Why is it not letting me? Okay, that one's fine. So let's go to. This one's fine also. It's 1920. Player layer. It only goes to years as far as it'll go. What? Why is it not going over any further? As far as the camera can go, is oh yeah, that's 1080. I gotta change that a little bit. Maybe 700. This will be a short intro level. The beginning of the game. Let's test that out and see how far the camera goes now. You can probably hear a little bit of music from the game. It's the same song. I'm going to change that though. I've got to add some sound effects in, so I got to gather my sound effects. I might already have them in here. I'm not absolutely sure. I'm gonna in my game folder. Blow this up full screen. So I need the camera to stop here somewhere. How far does it go over? It just keeps going. See, it's showing more level than what it's showing me here. Why? That's what I don't understand. Anyways, we'll fix that. So I did make a little front area for some iron fence, I suppose. Let me get back up on my tiles here. It's the blurry part and the not blurry part. So the fence is made up of two parts, which lets it kind of lets the character be behind it, and it looks like it goes up to the edge of this little road here, little path. I made a wooden fence too. I don't know how that's going to look. So that's pretty big. I might want to shrink that down some. Maybe like foreground stuff. I need to shrink it down to about the size of this fence, but I made a wooden fence. Okay. Anyways, let's figure out why it's not scrolling over any further here, which it should be. This is the end of it. It doesn't go any further. Why is it not showing my other screen over here where I can edit it? I do not know. Okay. Change that. So 1920 times 2. I already have a calculator up here. Go. 20. I think it's 240 or something like that. Nope, 384. Okay, we'll go 384 here. Wait, what? Was it 3084? Nope. 384. 3840. No, 40. Oh, 3840. Okay, why is it not bringing up my extra bit of screen over here? It's because I haven't put it there, probably. Let me grab some colors and see. No, it's just not bringing it up over here. Why? It should be loading that screen in over here on this side. I don't know why it's not doing it. Because I've got a bunch of extra screen to work with. It should be two. Do. Do. Okay. Now it should be over here. Come on. There it is. Okie dokie. Now we just need to stretch our screen across. So let's go to our background. I'm just going to copy paste if I can find it. This laptop is so slow for this. I learned that copy paste works really well when you're doing same image over and over. Zoom in where I can see. And I'll go ahead and do that one more time. Copy paste. Make sure this is filled up all the way over. I swear that zoom button does not know what it's doing half the time. Where did you go? Why are you up there? Anyways, hopefully the stream is getting enough data now. I tried it 3 times this morning. I don't know why it's slowed down even slower than before, which is odd. Okay, so let's get our screen. Now we just need to go to the player layer. What's up, player layer? Alright, we're gonna use this and just kind of paste those across. This is what the player walks on. These are walls or floors or whatever. The player has a detection and it detects this wall, so it can't go through this wall. If I don't have a wall there, you can see what happened earlier is that he just falls through. I do want to change the player also. I don't want him to have a weapon. This was just a test, basically, when I first put it in here. So I want to change this whenever I can here. Okay, that background, I'm going to have to sort of loop. There's not much in front of the player, just foreground. I have to. I'm gonna have to. As soon as it gets zoomed out here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this tree over. I think I can't though. That's the problem. Let's see what it does when I run it. I know like everything's going to disappear over there, like the fog and all the stuff I have in front of the player. But I need to see what I can do here. I may end up putting a. Is it going to load? Like I said, this laptop's not meant for this. It's got 4 gigs of RAM. It's i3, iCore 3. It can barely run games. And plus I'm running OBS on top of that. So my fog disappears here. But you can see I can go all the way over at least. I see I need for the screen to stop right about here. So this is as far as there goes. So we're gonna find where that's at. We're gonna count these fence posts here. 1, 2, 3, the rock fence. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like right at the end of 12. I'm looking for this, like the pink in the background to where it stops. So right at 12, at the end of number 12. Right here. And that way I can go in here where the background is, and I can try to set the camera to only go to this one. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 over here. So the camera should only go to this position, I forgot what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need for the camera to go to here, and the position on that is 1076, give or take. Okay, so let's go change the camera. The camera will stop there. 1076. What was it? 1076. Let's see, 10, 11, 12. That's right at 1080. Pretty much. 1078. Let's try that. 1078. Yeah. And 78. Okay. Click OK. Give it a try here. It's like going through and levels as I'm doing textures and all that good stuff. So I worked on this a little bit yesterday. As you can see, I put the I made the roof tiles, the dirt part over here for the path, and I'm working on the roof still. So I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit more. That's what I was gonna do during this stream, but the stream's acting up weird. I thought I clicked play. Is it not gonna play? It's not gonna load, is it? It's running at like 100% right now. 100% CPU probably. Yeah, 99%. Memory's at 92%. But I thought I clicked play. I'm not sure. I guess not. Alright. So I'm not really coming up with any new mechanics on the game. On a side scroller, you know, just jump. You can crawl. Okay, that's pretty good, I guess. We'll give us our bit of level. A little bit extra. Now, the tree in front, I'm kind of worried about. I can't, because it chops off right there, I can't change that for this level. I can make it scroll slower, maybe. That would look weird, I think. Which foreground is it? It's in front. No, it's foreground 1. We'll try to make that one scroll slower on this scene and see how it acts. Foreground 1. It's scrolling at 20. I need for the screen to scroll slower, so I have to bring it up. I think that's right. I'm not sure if I'm doing that right. The player layer is scrolling at 100%. So no, I guess I'm doing it wrong. I have to turn it down. Maybe. I mean, it looks good, but it's scrolling too fast. Did I click OK? Because it don't look like it's changed at all. See? Yeah, I clicked OK. No, I didn't. What? Background 1. Wait, what did I change? This one was, yeah, okay, I did change that. Let's change it down to 0 point, and then like 50 here. I want to make that foreground scroll slower. That way it doesn't go off screen too much. And I don't know if did I press play? Okay, there we go. This laptop's a little slow. I apologize for that. I do have my gaming laptop, but I'm waiting to see if my power builds up. But it's not scrolling any different. Why is that one not scrolling any different? That's odd. That is background 1. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Foreground. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it wrong. I had to read it up here. FG1, foreground 1. My brain's just not working. I swear. So let's turn this back to 20, because that's something completely different. It's a shame that they don't give you like a little image, like a preview over here, what you're working on. So I gotta find foreground 1, which is way up here at the top, and I gotta slow it down. So let's see, fog. Slow the fog down too. If I do it at 100%, it will scroll right with the player. So I don't want it to do that. So we're gonna do this like 90, maybe 95. Let's try that. See what happens. I'm still learning this application, and my brain's dead right now. Brain dead. This works, but it kind of looks a little weird. It's not scrolling in the correct direction. It just makes it look weird. So maybe I'll take that layer out, change it to, because it's got this half tree. That's the reason I was trying to make that one faster. But it just looks weird if I do that. So let's change it back to what it was, which was, I have no clue what it was. I think 110. And this one was 120, or this one was 120. Just like that one number. And this one was 125. Click OK. Give this a second to do its thing. And I'm just going to change this foreground image to something else. Something that would look better. This one would look better, but I'll have to put this one on top of it probably. So let's go here and grab this corner. I'm going to throw this up there about where that tree would be. This is here. And I'm going to throw it over here also. I don't know how many blocks that was down. I can't see it that well. 2, is it 2 blocks down? One block down? Let's make it 2 blocks down. I want to make the ground down here. So wherever that's at. That is 3 blocks down from the top here. So 1, 2, well, 1, 2, 3. We want these to line up together. Did it work? 1, 2, 3. Why is it not going on there? Is it there and I just can't see it? Oh, I apologize. I have the wrong thing over here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now to paint it in. Alright, now we need to paint a, we actually need to erase this first. I didn't even think about that. Darn it, man. I need to do this one first. Bring that up just into frame here. And here. Now we need to put the trees in. Is it still there? Yeah, some of it still is. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Go grab these trees down to their bottoms and replace them on there. Right there. Oh no, it cut out. Why did it cut it? Undo that. Cut them out completely. I gotta raise them up. It's right there. So don't cut my background. For some reason, which is weird to me, they don't have these layers doing an alpha channel around. You know, there's no alpha channel, so it deletes everything that red square is in front of, you know. Let's try that. I've had it on the starting screen forever, haven't I? Is my OBS not working? Yeah, OBS is working. It's just not showing it as on the screen. What is up with my phone? Is the phone paused or something? Oh, it's working. I just had it on the... I do apologize. I've been having issues trying to stream this morning already. Anyways, we'll go back to the stream here. I see the music cuts out when you alt tab. That's better now. I just need to drag this fog over. The fog screen. Fog. Where you at? There. Just need to throw this in front. Alright. I don't know how well that's going to work together. Need to go to the background, which is here, is fine. Background number 7, which I have no clue what background number 7 is. But we gotta go. Let's see here. I think I had did I have those inverted? Where's background number 7? It's this. Okay, yeah. It's fine. More trees. Now it's the trees that are up taller. It's the ones right behind the player. Okay, background number 6. which is this. It's the one the castle layer is on, or the little fort, or whatever it is. Let's throw this in there. You can't really see this one because of the fence, though. So it doesn't really matter if I put it there or not, to be honest. I'll pull it up a little bit. Background number 5, which is this one. Yeah. Roll very well together, but hopefully they do. Background number 4, these trees right here. And these I got from itch.io, the little backgrounds. I forget what they're called. I think it's called Dawn. It's like early morning. But I forget exactly. But I'll be adding that to the the credits. I think he said you don't have to, but I always like to credit the people that make these type assets. I try to credit if I can, remember. So I usually keep a notepad. Did I just throw a layer on? I did. I did switch layers. Then you go back to 4. Throw this one in here. Now I need to switch layers. Go to 3. And do this now. I wasn't changing layers up there, I was just talking. Anyways, about crediting the, where I get some of these backgrounds. Come on, computer. Down to layer 2. There we go. Layer 2. Layer 1. That's it. There's gonna be 2 suns in this really. So hopefully it doesn't scroll over that far. Let's see how it works here. So I've got all my layers in. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully the overlap at the end here doesn't look too weird. Oh, this laptop's just run slow this morning, which is horrible. So I've had something happen with YouTube not receiving enough video data, and that sucks. I don't know why it's not receiving enough. It's been receiving enough, but today's like, nah, I'm not gonna work today. So that looks better. Okay, so it all scrolls. It's fine. So I need to, on my player layer here, I'm gonna add in a little archway that you walk into, and it'll take you to the next level. That's right at number 12 fence. I'd like to put some more stuff scrolling in the background there. Maybe bring it down lower. That would be starting here. Let's see. That layer. As far as the camera going down here. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I think I will go to that layer 6 and bring it up a little bit so you can see it. You can't even see it behind any of that fence. I did bring it up over there on the other side, but let's move it over one. There we go. Put it right there. On the right layer, Anna. Where did the building go? Oh, I had the building sitting here. I had the building on that layer. But that's okay. We can rebuild it. I wanted to build something smaller there anyway. We can rebuild it. We'll just build it smaller. Can get that layer moving back there. It's all about layers. Seems to be. Yeah, so let's zoom in here and go to. Let's go up to our castle layer. We have to make a blurry one. This laptop is slow as dirt. It is. I don't know why it's being this slow this morning. This is trying to update. What's today? Tuesday. I do think Mama Gamer will be streaming today. She said she got a new game. And I do believe she will be streaming later. So I'm going to grab this little house. And we're going to go in here and throw this on there somewhere. Preferably on flat land. So it'll be on this tree. Do a little building here in the background. I'll try my roof out too and see what it looks like. Oops, there we go. Hey, honestly, I can't grab all that. So what I did with the roof is I let it hang over a little bit. On purpose. Try to grab the whole roof. I don't know. You could scroll over, I would. So it had to be right there. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Oh, I need to make a blurry roof. That one's too sharp. Because this is in the background. So there'll be background props, foreground props. That roof is too sharp. Which, it's right behind that tree. You can't even see any of it. So I need to move it all over. Oh no. Okay, let's undo everything we just did here. Control Z. I need to undo this. There we go. I'm gonna redo it, but over here probably. I'll do it right down in this area. Zoom back up here where castle is. Just gonna grab that there. And set it down right here. Zoom out one. Come on, zoom. Zoom again. There you go. Get a high ceiling. They have a high ceiling in that little shed or house or whatever it is. I planned on making like a little village and somebody asking you for help. So that's kind of what I'm doing with this level. So I'll probably end up painting a whole village in here. I just wanted to get some backgrounds first. Yeah, the ceiling's like way too sharp. Looks like a South Park house. It's too tall too. So we're gonna cut it down some. let's actually let's just move. We'll do it this way. I'm gonna cut this, and as soon as it's done with what it's doing, load it. Maybe right there. That'd probably do. I don't know if my chat or anything is on. Let's see. Let's try to run the video for 480 or whatever on my laptop or on my phone, so I don't need to do that. Hey, Mama Gamer. I just now turning on all messages instead, and your message just popped up. I don't know if you just typed that or not, but yeah, I was thinking about you. You're gonna be. I think you said you were gonna stream later today because you had a new game that you wanted to stream. So okay, so I think I figured out my little solar error. I had more people in here earlier. It was like 5, but after I dropped out the last time, my YouTube wasn't receiving enough data, and it dropped my stream like twice. So I turned the in OBS. I turned it way down. So I don't know how well the stream looks or sounds, but I don't, I don't know. Let's see. So yeah, I've been working on this stuff. I need to blur this one, this roof. So we're gonna do that really quick. If I can zoom in here close enough to do it. This laptop's being slow right now too. Don't know why. Made some shingles and some better dirt under my path here. Let's see. Let's copy this, and we're just gonna blur it a little bit. Definitely not that much. I think by 1 or 2, maybe 1. Click OK, and I'm gonna drag another roof down here, the one I just copied, and hopefully I get it in the right place. Deselect that, flatten the image, and save it. I need to continue on with the putting little blue highlights in on this, I think. I'm not sure though. Let's go update the resource. Yeah, this small laptop. Anyways, I think I figured out audio and video. Yeah, I think I figured out the inverter problem. It was not the inverter or the charge controller. It was one of my. Oh crap! Hopefully I didn't just disconnect myself. Yep, I disconnected something. I bumped that hard drive or bumped the laptop here, so something went off, came back on. I don't. It never popped up. Whatever came back on. Anyways, it was one of my wires. After I hooked that wind turbine up, something happened and it burned one of my solar wires, my solar panel wires. So I tracked it down to that yesterday. That's what I was doing all day yesterday. I tracked it down and found what was going on. I went to check whether it goes again, whatever it was. Would you stop? Stop doing what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? What are you doing, computer? It's trying to load up something that, you know. Anyways, I tracked it down to being a burnt connection, and I fixed it. And right now it's charging, hopefully. I'm getting like 50 watts of solar input, so let me switch this over to switching this small laptop over to one of the other inverter back here. Should be good enough. So yeah, it's just the battery. The batteries were dead because one of the solar wires was burnt and it wasn't getting any charge. Let's update this. Go back to our scene. Oh, I'm so tired. I've been tired for like 3 days now, and I've been sleeping. I just have no energy. I haven't had any caffeine either. That could be a reason. I'll be like yesterday. I was tired all day long. I had to run down to work and get a multimeter so I could check my solar, check and see where the corporate was. You know, the little multimeter you kind of touch two little ends together. It shows if you're getting power or not, and that's what I was doing. So I cleaned while I was down at my workplace. I borrowed that multimeter. I take it back whenever I go back down there. It's just kind of propped up here on the floor right now. I fell asleep with my door open. I don't know if this will switch to my camera. I'm not sure it did it. Yeah. So this door was open most of the night. It looks like it's frozen though. So that might have been what shut down. And let me switch the camera real quick. I think it is. This is the camera's frozen. Switch to the outside one, and we'll switch back. It was kind of doing it yesterday too. It was freezing up. But yeah, I slept with this door open last night, and kind of woke up congested this morning. More allergies to deal with. There's a bunch of greenery right beyond this door, and everything, all that, whatever pollen or whatever was out there, is just kind of blowing in last night. And I'm sleeping right now. The way I sleep, I usually sleep on this side. I can't sleep on my side here. I have issues, and I have to sleep on the other side. So yeah, I can't sleep on my back. So I'm always like rolling over. How I get down here. People might be curious how. I don't know. I gotta lay this somewhere. This is why I don't keep this in here. It's too big and in the way. But I'll normally lay over this way. I'll put my knee pillow between here. And they got my little cushions. I do have pillows, but I hate them. So I sleep like this. And if I'm listening to like something that I'm watching, there's a mirror right here. Oh, it's got a little Velcro strip on the back. I'll set it up on this cushion and kind of just watch TV in reverse or watch a movie in reverse. I'll just sit here and fall asleep. This is a thick mirror and it connects to the wall, so I can just sit here and watch whatever. So I can't sleep. I can't sleep on this side. Yeah, I could barely like lay on this side. Uh, got some issues with my side. I've had an issue with my side here ever since I was like 25 years old. But it's really this side, not this one. But if I lay on this side, like my arm pressure on my ribs or something, it messes with me. Could be appendicitis or something. I don't know. I never did get it checked out, but I'm fine. Other than that, Knee pillow. Yeah, definitely. I can't put my knees together when I'm sleeping. That's the reason I bought this thing. I've had it forever. It needs washed probably. Which everything in here needs washed, pretty much. So, anyways, and I use it to prop my leg up too. My knees have issues. I have horrible knees. My knees are just bony, and this one sticks up here. When I was young, I crashed a BMX bike and like messed his knee up. Uh, a BMX, and I actually skint down to the kneecap. It's like down here now, but because I grew, but the part of the kneecap was just showing, and my grandmother at the time, she was like, "Oh, you'll be fine," you know. And I was an active kid outside, just riding bikes and skateboards and whatever. And we cleaned it up, wrapped it up with a bandage, and so I went out the next day and did the same thing. What happens? I was pumping pumping the bike, and it's trying to hit the ground hard, and it skint my knee. I don't know if you can see that scar. There's like a big dip where my kneecap is. It's like right here. Actually, my knees are dirty. I need to shower. But the very next day, I did the same thing and messed this knee up. So both knees off at this perspective. This is sort of a wide lens. So I do have a big foot though, compared to my leg. I told mom I had an extra leg hanging off of my ankle. She always laughed about that. Every time I went to buy shoes, I have clown feet. they're, they're but anyways, yes, the knees, we had them wrapped up. I missed like 2 days of school when I was getting ready to go back, and they got it. They got infected. Both of my knees got infected, and I had to go to the hospital. They had to like scrub all the infection out off of my kneecap, and it was so painful. And ever since then, I've had problems with my knees. I mean, I walk fine. I probably have a little bit of a limp when I walk, but I walk and jog and run. I'm fine now, sort of. But when I'm laying down, when I'm resting, my knees will start getting sore. But anyways, let's switch back to my screen. The reason I'm using this keyboard too, other than it being easy to reach, um, it has a number pad. This keyboard on the laptop here does not have a number pad, so that's how I control OBS. Let's go back to the screen here. Oh, excuse me. I need to build some um, village walls. So I think what I'll do, I'll try one here. I'm gonna use like this color. Yeah, it's beige, but it should be a little bit brighter than that actually, more white. Sort of like the old German houses. You know, how they had the wood plaster or whatever they made those out of. It's probably like Adobe or something like that back then. So imagine medieval ages, and you got the old style German houses where they had the crisscross. boards on the outside. I wanted to do something like that. So that's what I'm working at doing. I just have to make one. So on this screen where I made the little house back here, I want it to be about that big. If I can zoom down here. There. This is one in the background. I'll do a background and foreground one in my tile set. So that is about, zoom in here. It goes over to where exactly? Just right past the door. I just copied one piece and stuck it on here, so I want to do the same for. I don't know where that begins. I think it begins here. Is this by, what is it? I'm trying to do math in my head right now. Let me think. And my head's not mathing. My math is not. It's not working. So I gotta calculate it here. So 16 times what? 4? 64. So 64 times 2, 128. So I don't need 128 or 64. Let's see how far 64 is. Across here. 64 is right here. So yeah, I guess it would be 128. Okay. Let's go 128 then. Here, right there's 128. That was really close, actually, without even knowing it. So I'm gonna copy this, paste it. We're gonna build a house out of it as soon as I get it dragged down there. It has to be on the other side of all this mess. I need to shrink that fence down too. I'll do that later. Now this does not go right up next to the edge of this because this has an overhang. It's gonna go like right here somewhere. Could bring it over here. Sure. But I kind of wanted to do dirt and stuff over here. So let's bring it over to like right here. At the tippy edge of this. There we go. And I can put, looks like maybe one more block in here. Alright, so I want to paint that this color. I'm going to start working from there. I guess it's about the right color. Sort of a beige or something. Flatten it. There's not going to be too much textures in this. But I do want to put boards and a window and I don't know, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to grab these boards. I'm going to grab the boards. Yeah. Like half of that. I don't know if I can get half of it or not. No. Is it subtracting? Yeah. No. It went too far. Where are you going? I already released it a long time ago. Stop. So I was saying my laptop's lagging behind. So I have to go a little slow. Up one. Nope. Up, down one. Nope. Up. Right there. Okay, there we go. Copy, paste. And that should do. Copy, paste that one. No, yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Oh, it almost came out perfect. Darn it. Deselect. Paste this again. And oops, I can't grab it. It's so small. I zoom in a little bit. Come on, man. Grab a thing. Fortunately, I have to do it like that. This little icon here, this one rotates it. This one grabs it when it's hovering over. That's what's going on. That's what I was trying to do. I can't, for some reason, I can't rotate. Okay, now it's going on there. Perfect. Why was you not doing that down here? Anyways, I do need to rotate this one 40 degrees. We're making boards. I need to put a little drop shadow. Seems like it's rotated around wrong a little bit. Can I do 40? I can't do a 40-degree angle in this. You can rotate layers, but it'll only rotate 180 degrees. Or, I mean, I can rotate it like this too. I probably should do it like this, because it would come out with a better outcome. That's fine. Shrink this up. It's better if I do a little drop shadow under this. It just looks better. So deselect that, flatten it, and grab this board here. So I'm making the drop shadow effect on this side, so I don't want it to affect anything else outside over here, just this side. Let's do a little drop shadow. This is going to be big right now, so I got to redo it. And it's got to be at this angle, 0 degrees. The distance here, it's not going to be sticking out that far, so about right there. It looks pretty good. Maybe 1 instead of 1.5. There you go. And then what, 4 point, I'll put 4.5. 4.5. Okay, so let's copy that, paste it, we'll move it over here. So it adds that little drop shadow, so it makes the board look like it's kind of pops out a little more. And I'm going to do that on the other side too, but in reverse. So I'm just going to copy this one, paste it. We're going to flip it, make it match this board, but I have to drag it over right at this edge. And you just grab this edge and drag it over. And kind of find the right place for it. I think that's about right. Wait, how far is that actually? I should go like 16, but right there's the right place. Alright, let's drag this over. You can see our shadow don't come all the way down. That'll be noticeable later, probably. Deselect, flatten the image. So I'm gonna fix that real quick. Zoom out here one. Just gonna grab a bit of this wood up here and here. Copy it, paste it. I don't know if I flattened that image, so oh yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, down here in place. Make that shadow come all the way down. Deselect, flatten. And I need to do one board up top here. I'm gonna grab this bottom one that I made. Do the same thing. I want to do a drop shadow too. We just gotta move it down without messing it up. Good enough. Flatten it. Deselect it. Grab it with this. Do a drop shadow on the bottom because the light source is coming from above. Go to effects. Drop shadow. I'm gonna bring this one straight down to 90 degrees or negative 90. Click OK. Cut. Paste. Drag it up here. Looks like it goes over all that. That looks good. Deselect it. Okay, now I need to make a window seal. Do the window to the walls. Window seal is going to be like half of this size, so we'll probably. As a matter of fact, let me copy this section. Copy, paste. See how big our window needs to be. It needs to be about the size of this other one up here. If I can get up there. Oh crap! I didn't copy anything. I have to flatten the image first. I forget that I have to do that sometimes. Copy, paste, there we go. Now we got it. I need for the window to be about this size. So we're going to shrink that down to kind of match that. Actually, I can go like at the bottom of this one. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to throw this down here because I just need the board really. Flatten the image, deselect it. Let's cut this off of there. Actually, we cut like half of that off, I think. A little more of it. I do want to do a drop shadow, but let me make the window here. So the window will be maybe this wide. I don't know, let's check see. And drag this up here. A little bit more narrow. So I want these to match the best I can get them to match anyway. You don't want it to be out of proportion. Where'd my picture go? Stop moving around, picture. Stop. Where are you going all the way to the top for? Laptop's lagging so bad. Can't even get it to go into place where it should be. I don't know what's going on. Laptop has power. It's just using 100% of its processing power and RAM, probably. So dang slow. I don't have Chrome installed on here, do I? Okay, Fly, you better get off my ankle. I will eat you. I'll smash you and put you in the soup. Okay, leave me alone. Go away. I don't know how you got in here. Where have you been? There's a black jumping spider in here yesterday. It was a big one though. So I got it on I caught it in one of my food bowls and kind of set it outside. I was looking up to see if jumping spiders were poisonous, and they're not poisonous, but they can bite you and you can have a reaction to it. So I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't mess with it. I didn't want to mess with it that much because it was black and it had like this orange pattern on its back. It was so cute. It was very cute, and I thought about like just leaving it in here. I was like, well, but it was crawling across my ceiling right in front of me here. Let me see if I can fly. They would be so. I'm tempted to like the next one that comes in here is just staying. He can live here, he or she or whatever. But yeah, it was crawling across my ceiling right here. And it was like the as big as the end of my thumb. And I was thinking, I was like, little dude, you can't stay in here because what I'm afraid of is like I toss and turn back and forth in the night, and I'm afraid I'll smash it if it gets down here on the bed. That's what I'm afraid. That's what I'm afraid happened to little Timmy. Little Timmy went up in here, and I haven't seen little Timmy since. That might have been little Timmy. Maybe a group. The fly is brave. It landed on the fly swat. Where are you? Yeah, sit really still. I'm gonna get you, fly. I don't know. I think I just seen it buzz around back there. Okay, we're leaving the flashlight here. That way it's within arm's reach. I've broken the flashlight. It's I despise. They're a nuisance. Anyways, we made a window. Deselect. Yep. And we're going to bring this over. I'm going to grab this and bring it over. Make the other side of the window. Paste that again. Rotate it. Oh, there. I do need to put drop shadow under this, but I can do that in a minute. Deselect. Make sure it's flattened. Yep. I'll make just a little window frame inside here. It's off. Come on, grab. What are you doing, laptop? This laptop is also. I'm dragging it down. Okay, stop right there. No. Okay, you did it. Okay. Say I need to make this window frame one more wide. I probably should make it. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I'll get to that in a minute. I'll make this dark brown. Deselect. How wide is this? This is 16 wide. Oh, okay. Well, it's 16 wide, so. Ish. Can't make it 17 wide. So I can't move this over, really. It's off-center and it bugs me. Anyway. Go ahead and I want to make a drop shadow on this too. This is going to be from the left and top. Or the drop shadow is going to be on the right, the bottom. So let's drop shadow it. It's going to go to 40 degrees. Somewhere here. Let's put in, we can type this in too. So there we go. We'll copy the window, paste it, drag it up here. I'm making a wall. Now, I'm going to come over. I need to see where. Dang, I can't. I'll say cut that. Paste that as on the image for a second. I need to come over probably 16 blocks or something like that. It's 18, 17, 16, 17, 16, 16 is 2 blocks in from this blue part up here. It's 1 block, 2 blocks, yeah. So right at the end of this is 16. Yep. So on this one, I need to paste it down here somewhere. Let's cut this little window. Paste it here. We're going to come over to this block. Is it the end of this one or beginning? Yeah, 2 blocks. Okay. Should be right there. You have to line these up for, because the game engine reads it this way. And maybe I think it looks good. Okay. I'm gonna do another window over there. So copy that one, paste it. I want to completely flip it around. So I need to come over here and drag it across. There we go. Move it straight across. And I have to find 16 from this edge too. I'm just gonna do this by hand. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2. It's 16 pixels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, that should be 16 across right there. Let's deselect it. And we're going to paint some high texture in there. That's why I have this snow, this static texture over here. Should put some maybe highlights in here somewhere. Like a little bit brighter color. I don't know. Maybe. This being flat, it's kind of hard to do. So let's go over here and let's grab our static texture. I don't know what this. I don't think the static texture works too well on the wood color. So we're just going to grab inside here. Oh no. Oh no. Need to zoom out. I'm trying to drag it down, but not that far. Stop moving so far. There you go. That's what I was trying to get. Okay. I'm gonna erase the windows. We'll subtract this. From that. And this. Okay, now we're gonna make sure this is flattened. And we're going to drag this over here to the static texture. Just copy there. Paste it as a layer. Drag that back over. I'll probably blur that out so it's not so noticeable. But I'm going to try it here as a layer. And we'll see what overlay. It adds some texture to it, you know. I do want to blur it out though, so let's do that. Go to this what's it called? I can't even pronounce that word. Bork. B-O-R-K. B-O-K-E. I don't know how to say that word, okay? I can't read. I can't read it. It's just weird. It's blurred out. That's pretty good right there. Nose itching. Mama Gamer, you're streaming later today, aren't you? Are you still in here? You said, I think on one of your posts, you said there's a new game coming out that you wanted to stream. My camera's been frozen forever. Anyway, let's work on this. Go overlay. That's a little better. It adds some pattern to it. So that kind of works. Okay. Deselect that. Flatten it. Now I gotta put some actual window in there. Maybe. I need to put the crosswords. Now I'll have to look at like some. I'll have to look at how those are made. So I will be right back. Hopefully it's on the be right back scene. Yeah. I need to look up like old German style or Swedish style. I'm not sure what style it is. I think it's German style. Okay. Throw it in there. Okay, we got her. Is that on the screen? Yeah. I found a German style house here real quick to use as reference. So you can kind of see how these crossboards are made. Got a little wooden frame, got some shutters. Maybe I should do some shutters. I don't know. I'll do another section of window that has shutters. Section of window, yeah. Let's see. I should bring that down one, actually. I'll never be able to fit a board in here. Bring that down one more layer. So 48, is that 48 down? Yeah, 48 plus 16. Can't think of what that is. 64, isn't it? Where's my 4? Oh, 48 plus 16 is 64, yeah. Okay. I need to drag this down to 64. Not you. Let's cut that out of there. Actually, I'll paste that over on the side because I want to use it later. I don't know what time Mama Gamer streaming. I don't know if she's still here, but well, I want to catch that stream. Just a little bit later. Okay, let's try to. She said there was a new game coming out today that she wanted. It's like, oh, cool. I'm going to cut this and paste it down on the 64 line. Oh, wherever that's at. Okay, yeah, I should probably grab this differently. So I want to grab from the bottom up. I'll go 16. I have 8 right now. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. I want to copy that, paste it down here. So I gotta erase this up here and this part of the window to get the effect. Well, a bigger wall, basically. Just gonna copy paste. Just some place where it looks normal. That looks normal. I'll probably do this. Maybe. Drag this down. Let's go, but I didn't worry about that. Okay, that works. Deselect, flatten. I need to fix these little areas here. So I will do that by copying and pasting this. Yes, close enough. Oh, I got some eggs yesterday when I went down to get the multi tool. I stopped at there's a little free library here. It's like this little box they set beside the mailboxes, and people put stuff in it all the time. I grab stuff out of there, and I put stuff in also. But seen some eggs down there. I have to take. I took their egg cartons back from the last batch of eggs. They just ask that you bring the egg cartons back, which is pretty cool. You know, I need food. I don't have much food. I'm a little bit worried about that. Having to ration everything big time. Let's see here. I'll grab some of this blue up here and probably throw down there on top of these window sills. Let's drag us a line across here. We'll drag a line across here. This is the top part of the window sill. Same thing over here. Just have a little bit of that blue lighting on it. Boop. And boop. And this bottom one will have this bottom board goes all the way across. That'll have some on it too. Everything is facing upwards, pretty much. Deselect. It's slowly coming together. I need to get some like variations in texture here on the wall. I think I'll do like maybe some little cracks or splits or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But that's mostly what the crossboards are gonna do. So I'm gonna go grab a piece of board here. About yay big. It says yay big. Copy, paste. It's hard to, it's really difficult to paste like one piece of board. Let's look at that picture. So we get this one seems a little off from the windows. So like there's no board here on this side from this one. Or like this one. I did see some others, they're more symmetrical. Comes down in the middle of the windowsill or the window. So that's probably the route I'll go. The board that goes across. There's a board above. I want to change these a little bit. The coloring. Because I don't want them to be the same color as these outside boards. I'll brighten them up a little bit maybe. Let's see here. Cool, 33. And then we'll put a little more saturation in it. There we go. This one will be a little different, you know. So let's try to drag this into place. Oh, perfect. But not perfect because I need it to be smaller. Maybe. Oh no, that's probably perfect. Yeah. Bring it down one. It's not centered. That's okay. We're going to drag that out one. Now we do the same effect with the brightness, and it stays preset the way I said it, 33, and then saturation stays the same too until I reset it. So there you go. Now I do want to do drop shadow on all this, but I'm just going to copy that one from the window. Okay, deselect. We'll do this one window first, this side first rather. Maybe I should make that darker. Yeah, let's make it darker instead. So, because it's sitting behind, it's sitting deeper in. So instead of 33 here, we'll just make it darker. About right there, I suppose. I'll do this maybe the same saturation, but let's see what it looks like here. Saturation. Okay, that works for me. I won't do this side yet. I'll just flip this side over since it's both symmetrical anyway. Okay, now let's look at the picture. So we got these little angle boards. The angle ones are going to be hard to do because when you're doing pixels, it gets blurred out. Why is my picture coming up? Okay, there we go. So, let's do that, shall we? Deselect, flatten. Like I said, I'm going to bring that just a little bit of the shadow, not much. Bring it over here. To make it look like that board still stands out a little bit, but not as much as the window does. Okay. Let's zoom out there. I gotta put some crossboards going here. I gotta put one going across here. So I might as well grab this bottom one. Wait, you know what? Let me grab it from here. Make sure this is flattened. Copy and paste it. Maybe I can do it from down here. Sure, well. Deselect that, flatten it, and redo the bottom of that window. It's right there. Whew, third time's a charm. Okay, now I need to make an angle piece of board, which I'm going to copy that shadow to, because I'm going to go from this corner, maybe, and see where it fits best. I need to go to 45. It says 45.5. There's 44. It's very difficult. I can't type these numbers in, so 45.60. 44. There's 0.18. That's as close as I can get. Anyways, I need to do my saturation and my lighting. And now I have to erase where this is, you know, I have to erase stuff. Go to erase this top bit over here and this bit over here. Erase the bottom bits. There we go. And I can probably mirror this image to put it over here on this side. So that's what I'll try to do. I'll flip it over. And that's pretty decent, I suppose. Actually, I don't know. It should fit inside here, so. Yeah, that looks good. Whatever. It's fine, it'll be fine, everything's fine. Me. Okay, deselect. Flatten it. Now, go across through here with this board. I'll have to recopy the shadow. That's okay. This board is gonna go here or here. I think that's better. Deselect. Flatten. Put a little. Deselect. Actually, that shadow's darker than that one. Oh, I know why. Look at that. Because I came out here and grabbed that shadow before. Let's do it a little more down. Oh, dang, I didn't flatten the image. Flatten, please. Nope. Deselect, flatten. And we got part of our little window done. Or the frame under here. See if there's any more variations. Some of it could be wider, I guess. I don't necessarily have to back on my image. I'll save this before it decides it's gonna crash or something. Whew, bit too. But I'll continue on with the window here. With the window, okay. Copy. You know what? Let's copy something different here. Just copy down to here. Paste and try to put this in the middle. I do not know where the middle is at exactly. So it should be 256. At this corner, top left corner should be at 256. But I'm gonna get this over here. It doesn't matter though, so it's fine. Save that. Let's take. Now we save it. Alright, I'm gonna bring it up in our game engine. But first, I'm gonna close this out. That way, it frees up some memory. Don't save that one. We'll update our project in here. Update our image. Let's now get these little malls. I'm just doing some level designer now, I guess. Whenever this gets loaded up, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. This should go on the player layer. Where the player layer's at. Yeah. It don't have to go on the player layer. It can go. I think I have another layer for that. I think it's a background one. Yeah, too. But I wanted to go. Actually, I wanted to go behind this. That little fence area. Or maybe it starts at the house here. As soon as I can get this to zoom in, it's going all over the place. This laptop's just not having it this morning. Okay, we get that little house popped up. Let's see how far this goes. There's 1 block, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's on half of that. Interesting. Let's see what it looks like in here anyway. Let's go right above here and place it. And I could even go as far as placing another one. But I'd rather grab this other side and place it instead. Not completely finished, so I'll update this as I go. Let's grab our controller and test it out. Hopefully it works okay. Well, it's behind everything, but that's okay. Yeah, it works. Looks about right too. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I think I wanna end the stream here. I'm getting really hungry. So let's end the stream here. Put that controller up there. And I'm getting very hungry. So yeah, so hopefully you have enjoyed the bit of content here. Hopefully it's not too laggy. This is how the stream comes up. Let me save this. And then we're going to exit here. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed the content. I do plan on getting back into some gaming on this laptop probably tomorrow. Right now, I'm letting that solar battery build up. It was completely dead, so uh, I have to let it charge up for a few days, or a couple of days rather. So I'll let it charge up today. It charged up. It started charging a little bit last night, but I used it on for the small laptop, so it's drained it a little bit more. And I'll let that charge up completely, and then I'll get into something. I'm not sure why yet. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this stream. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I want to find my ending screen here. I'm not sure where's it. I think I just have me on webcam. Is it? I have an outdoor one. We can go outdoors. But that's not even outdoor. It's set to display camera for some reason. That must have been what got unplugged earlier. So you can change to uh, what? Where is the outside camera? Oh, here. We'll go out. Looking at the outside screen here. That's me. We'll go to this one. There we go. That's a little sideways. I think that's pointed. That's pointed towards the gate. I do believe. Yeah. You see, it's just partly cloudy out there today, so I should be able to build up enough solar and get all this done. Uh, Hopefully, I've done working on the solar. Oh, I'm sleepy too. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the content. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you next time.